well, but more often than not, that offense is set up by his sound defense. He uses movement beautifully, uses his defense to create offensive angles. This guy can stick and move with the best of the man, and even when you think you have him in a bad position, more often than not, swivels that head off of the center line and counters you right in the jaw. So an outstanding defensive striker, very good counterattacks, and a very interesting matchup in front of him tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce. Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, let's see if he can get off to a good start here tonight as he tries to become a simultaneous two-division UFC champion. This is some rarefied air that has not been occupied by too many fighters. He has prioritized getting off to a good start here tonight against a naturally bigger man. Let's see how it plays out. Throws that teep. Another front kick landed there by Sterling. He's got that jab working. Nicely done. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
Immediately gets the underhand. Oh, nice combination of elbows there in the clinch. Wow. The hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
Edwards getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Ground and pound, the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Working out of the half guard here. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Sterling. All right, let's see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, side control now. Elbow from the top now by Sterling.
He hasn't moved on the bottom, and now he's starting to swell after he takes another ground and pound strike.
Oh, big shots from the top.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game. These ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Second round, straight ahead.
Settle down. Listen, you are taking way too much damage to the body, man. All right? Remember how we trained for this. All right? We're not protecting you.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Man, how about the crisp boxing and kickboxing of Leon Edwards here tonight? It's amazing how much he has improved since his UFC debut a few years ago, and really has established himself as one of the best welterweights in the world. Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Block that punch. Edwards' nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Oh,
watching a lot of good movement.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Takes his back now. Sterling's in half guard now. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him. Whether or not he's reaching forward, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Oh, big shots raining down.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Lands with the ground and pound. Well, he has got to be thrilled with this effort here tonight. There was a lot of pressure on him coming in. He has doled out a lot of damage, landed a lot of strikes, near flawless execution.
Sometimes the hardest thing to do is what's expected. When you're expected to win, sometimes it's hard to live up to that expectation.
Sterling's trying to lock up on a submission now.
What a tight arm bar.
Let's work. I'll stand this up. You need to work.
No way! He got it!
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. The fight looked done, but he loves to fight on.
All right, 45 seconds now to go on the round. Big shots landed by him now. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Might be able to hook onto an arm here. Ooh, arms in tight. Final seconds. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
2 rounds in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5.
Controlling the fight behind that jab.
There's the jab. Now another for good measure. Nice job there by Sterling.
Good stick.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, knee strike right to the midsection. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it. In the half guard.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, this man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Sterling's right back to the full mount here. White setting up for an armbar now. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight. Oh, out of trouble.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Looks like he's got the sub locked in tight now. Oh, and he gets up.
He beat the knee by creating distance. Once you free your knee from the hips, you have a chance. This man was so good at staying calm in the face of adversity.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back up.
Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tight.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
There's the tap.
Jeez Louise.
Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the job. Here's the buff with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 40 seconds of round number 3, declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Sterling.
Well, you can add his name to the list of the greatest fighters in UFC history, a future Hall of Famer as he becomes a two-division UFC champion here tonight. Some suggested maybe he was biting off more than he can chew. The naysayers are eating crow right now. You are staring at a two-division UFC champion. Our most sincere congratulations.